Hi, Rudy. So this is video number 2 where I'm going to be discussing work, relationships, and, having a family, balancing all of those things, being a step parent. First, I'm going to discuss work, where I've been really successful and where I haven't been successful at all. I'm just going to move something for a second. Sorry about that. I have not been successful in traditional retail jobs or jobs that incorporate a great deal of water cooler chit chat folks. And that sounds terribly demeaning, and I'm so sorry. And I'm sure that you are wonderfully intellectual people, but that just we don't quite speak the same language. You want to talk about the Housewives of Atlanta, and I want to talk about quantum mechanics. And that's where I run into a lot of issues, where what I find very interesting, someone might find really dull. And so what I found is the best kind of careers for me are careers where I'm very intellectually stimulated and I'm very self-reliant. For the past few years, I've been working with the developmentally disabled, which has been an absolutely wonderful experience. I work third shift, so I work in the evenings, and I support my clients in the evenings. So I rely a lot on myself because it's just myself and another employee that support a group home full of really great folks. So I like that I can be very self-reliant. So that's been a wonderful success. In regards to relationships, thank goodness I have finally met such a wonderful person. My partner and I have been together for 6 years. I have become a stepmom, which is so incredible. And it's actually this little boy that I met that led me to figuring out that the word wasn't just necessarily eccentric or different, but that I'm actually on the spectrum myself, as my stepson is on the spectrum. And while he manifests his Aspergers in his own way, and mine is different, we do share, a lot of similarities, which prompted me to go to a neuropsychologist, or psychiatrist, who, looked at me and went, okay, we have a really bright young lady here who is absolutely on the Asperger's spectrum of things here. In regards to my partner, he's wonderful. He's always accepted that I'm not neurotypical. He's never judged me. So I'm so blessed and fortunate in that department, because in the past, not being the most socially adept person, it was very easy for people to take advantage of me. And I'm just so glad to be in such a healthy and happy chapter of my life. So fortunately, I got really lucky in those departments. Oh, and this glorious little creature. I'm so sorry, Pumpkin. I'm so sorry. This glorious little creature right here, if you are on the spectrum, I don't know how you don't live with animals. I have a glorious St. Bernard who is napping outside of my bedroom, and I have this wonderful girl right here. Her name is Lincoln. And so if I should, for whatever reason, find that I'm having a really challenging day, this is a wonderful way. She is a wonderful way. My St. Bernard is a wonderful way. My family, they're so incredibly supportive. These are wonderful ways that I deal with my stress. And I thought I would get to it in this video. I don't think I'm going to quite have time, so I'm going to make one more very brief video on some of my very special interests, because even though we're all on the spectrum, we're all quite different as well. So I would love to express some of my interests, learn about other Aspergirls' interests, and go from there. So thank you so much for your time. There'll be one more video, and that's it for now. Bye.